Okay, but
Hot dog,
look at my shrimp fajitas
mayo,
with bro.
Dijon mustard.
Like always, just here for the build. Right here, Natlove scourge stomp 243305. If not, let's get into it real quick. There's two things that made this build happen. One, the addition of scourge right here, and then the second one is trove. This entire build is going to be focused on you staying in the fight. You know, go ahead and initiate, do what you do, but rather than lassoing someone and then going out and then following up on your team, you're gonna go on. You can still lasso someone, but you're gonna stay within the fight because you're gonna have Scourge active that you need to proc on as many people as possible. You have Torrent Pulse that you need to be in proximity of people in, and you're gonna have a fuck ton of barrels and stomps that you're gonna have to throw around as well. This build in particular is catered towards a super aggressive player. You're not gonna do very well with this build if you play Holiday the way everyone else plays Holiday to succeed. There's nothing wrong with playing Holiday with how most people do, which is initiating with lasso for your team and then following up behind them. I think that's what makes her strong right now, but that's not what I find fun in. That's why I never liked doing that as Holiday. Ever since I first played her, I always liked doing the stomp and staying in there. So this build for sure is like I'm going back to old Holiday in terms of how I'm playing. Like I don't feel as scared anymore, like as squishy and as like useless. And also it's fun as fuck, so it doesn't even matter. The general gist of it is that early on in game, early to like early mid, you're gonna be doing a lot of burst damage, of course, because you're not gonna have Scourge quite yet, and I don't think there's gonna be many team fights going on. But you just kind of wanna do well with your burst damage. You're gonna have some good gun damage as well early game, and then you're gonna have some great farming. Because Holiday isn't the best at farming early game, but definitely when you get a couple of these abilities or these items, it will get a lot better. And then as soon as you get Scourge, that's when you are the leader of the team fight and you're in there every single time. It is, I guess, kind of later on in the game, and even that I might change because it might be useful to pick it up earlier. But once again, it's up to you on how you want to pick up the certain items and whatever. That's why I left a lot of optionals and game-to-game situational stuff. This build definitely can be made to however you want. But for me, I just end up finding more value of how it's set up right now. Pretty much throughout the entire game, you're going to want to burst people down and then focus farm. How you're going to do this is with their stomp combo, which once again is this. Pad, shoot if you can, before you land, throw a barrel and then melee it. Obviously we still have cold front, so you're going to want to use that. And then once you get Scourge, you're going to want to put it on yourself before you enter a fight, or while you're still in the air, and then engage. So it would look something like this. And then you're going to be staying in the fight the whole time. You have that additional move speed bonus from the launch pad. That's another thing. Holiday's the fastest character in the game, like base speed at least. So you're going to want to take advantage of her movement. So you're going to want to jump around, run around. You don't want to be sitting in one place too long because you're not a tank. The one thing in this build I can see people differing from is the gun items that I put in here. You can really do whatever you want, but the reason why I put these gun items in is for the fire rate, and shooting really fast is really fun. And like I said, this build is partly based off of Trove Shadow Tower clears, and you would shoot fast as fuck. So that's why I did that. Really, you can do whatever you want. Like I said, there's optional shit for you to do. But this is just a super strong holiday build in general. I guess the one downside about this build is the amount of slots it uses. So I guess over time, as I work with this build, maybe I can find out things I can take away to make up more slots. Like I don't get Spell Slinger as much as I want to, or not Spell Slinger, sorry, Spellbreaker, because it's one of my favorite items, but I can't really seem to fit it anywhere. So maybe that's something I should do. But in general, just a super fun build, and I hope you guys can give it a try. Let me know how it is.